Hey, I'm Diligent6, and I'm brand new to DayZ. I just had 100 hours I'm playing, which is super new level. Everyone's got 1,000 hours. And if you're thinking about playing DayZ, you should definitely give it a shot. And I'm going to show you off the rip something that I wish I would have known, but how to make a beginner shelter so you can stash stuff. Because I didn't know that when we were playing the game. I knew there was bases and stuff like that, but this is going to be a really cool video to show you how easy it is. And I'll do official server and all this for you to get a little stash spot. So if you and your friends or you just want to be able to stash some stuff here, it's going to be a shelter. And also, if I have time, I'll show you how to stash like a bag in the ground. But you should definitely give it DayZ a shot. It's a really fun game, and I'll show you some things that I've learned. Okay, so off the rip, you're going to really want to find some food and water to survive, which is going to be your hardest thing. Okay, so one thing you want to always look for is a sharp object, steak knives, anything that's sharp that can cut something. Because what you want to do is you want to, here, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to switch this out. This is badly damaged. Take my stuff. I'll put this in my hand, and I'm going to create rags. It also could be good for like if you have alcohol and stuff like that to make stuff. But I'm gonna show you how to make a shelter off the rip. You need 12 of these to make one rope. If you find when you're in a city, you want to find a well. This is how you get your water going. I'll drink until that stomach icon pops up. Put some more rags. And we have 6. Ooh, got another one. Nice, we're in business. Here we go. Scroll, we're gonna do rags. And look, we're almost already there. Sharpie stone, that is so clutch. Okay. If you ever find one of these are worth their weight in gold. I'll tell you why. These repair every knife you have. So this is badly damaged. We're going to do this. We're going to combine, and we're going to fix this. We're going to be able to make a shelter super fast because of this one sharpening stone. Okay. Now it's worn. That's better. Barely use that. We're going to do this with this one because this one's badly damaged. We're good to go. Now that we have 2 blades, we have more than enough and a sharpening stone to build a shelter. We'll need one more rag. So you know what? I think I remember there was something back here for us to cut up for us to get our rags. Okay, it's 6 right there. So this is what we're gonna do. We have our 6 rags. I'm gonna do this real quick. Combine these ones because these are pristine. We're gonna take this, put 6 rags here, grab the other one, push combine, craft rope. When you have this rope, now you have what it takes to build a shelter. You need 4 short sticks. But see, the problem is I don't have gloves. So what I'm gonna do is I put these other rags in here. So if you don't happen to have gloves, see at the bottom left corner, it'll say like hand wrappings. You're gonna need hand wrappings because you're gonna be using sticks. Now you do have blades to chop it down, so you should be fine. But having hand wrappings will save you from a lot of pain. And this isn't going to be an ideal spot, but I just want it to be easier for you to understand how this is done. So you're going to find certain bushes that do long sticks. 1 long stick equals 3 short sticks, is what I'm trying to tell you. So, once you have that, okay, so I got 2. Take the stick, split it. Okay. We'll put this right here. This right here. We'll do this and this. So 5 is 5, but 4 is fine. So look, craft fence kit. We'll scroll down to watchtower, flagpole, shelter kit. We're gonna create this. Now, it's raining, so I'm probably gonna get sick, so don't worry about that. You should go inside before making this, to be fair. But this is just for this video, so we're gonna, there we go. Boom, so now you have the frame. Then you come in here for your requirements. You need 4 long sticks, 50 short sticks. So we have these, we're gonna go put them right there. Now just go gather 4 long sticks and 50 short sticks. Oh, there it is. This is why it's important to remember. And now that I have my long sticks, I need to gather more long sticks to break down to get my short sticks. Now, I don't recommend doing this in the rain because you're gonna get sick and then but for this, it's gonna teach you how much storage you can have and have fun on your placement. I just prepared this, and usually, you know, to be honest with you, like, you can also gather sticks with just your hands, and you have hand wrapping. So that's another thing. So if you don't, that is another way to do it, but it will go through this pretty fast. You would need a lot of wraps. So this could, if you have one other fret, this could be a whole lot faster. You'll have plenty of room for both you guys. But even if you're by yourself and want to figure it out, I think it's a good mechanic. Yeah, need some food. So yeah, also have plenty of food and water before you start doing this. But right now I'm just gonna almost speed run this so you know where it's at. Because once you go, say you die, it's still there. Okay, just one more. He's breaking down. I got all these long sticks. That's why I think being in the woods is probably the best, because you can find these little trees to get it. And then wait till you see what it looks like. So now it's there. Once it's all done, you get out of it. Look, build and provide shelter. Boom. camouflage. I mean, kind of out in the open, but you can get where you want to put it. When you come in here, first of all, keeps you out of the rain. Super solid. But look at this, 100 things to put in here. I can put this in here, and then you can go raiding. So if you end up happen to die from a zombie or anything like that, it's okay because you have a little stash. Now, anybody can come in here and take this from you. So if Joe Schmo comes by, walks in and takes it, that's why it's smart to put a place in. But at the same time, you know, you, especially as a new player, you probably have stuff in here that's not too much. This is worth its weight in gold. They might take that. They might take the battery, maybe some bullets if they really do. But at the end of the day, it gives you something to do after you try to get out of a town. So you get out of the first towns and stuff like that, you can go build a shelter for you and your friend or just you and have a reference point on where it's at. So if you go, right outside of town, build a shelter, you can go in there, drop some stuff off, and try to loot that city or go more inland. So I think it's something that should be said a little more how easy it is. All it is find something sharp, cut up 12 rags, put it to make rope. Make sure you get a hand wrap. So if you don't, say you don't have any more of your blade or it breaks, I had the sharpening stone, so I got lucky. You can still gather sticks with your hands. So that is basically the end of this video. But something that I know that I wish I would have learned. Trying to survive with food and hunger is the first thing you should try to do. Do that. Find a well, get it full of water, find food, survive. Then once you have a little bit of that, then go build a shelter. So that is my recommendation, but it's also a cool part so you're not just thinking the game as you go loot as much as you can, then die every time and have no place to keep something. I think this is a good place to at least have something there, something miscellaneous you can come back to, or even just kind of like a reference point to get to. If I think I would have known this about having a shelter and having a little reference point, I probably would have just been doing runs to the city and back and try to fill this thing up and also have somewhere that I feel more safe than in a town. But with that being said, this is my first little tutorial video on something that a new player probably would know, and maybe makes you want to play the game, so now you know how easy it is to do it. I mean, this is the recording that's going to be edited down. It only took me 39 minutes. So it's pretty fast to get here. But again, I'm Diligent6, new player. Let's just hit 100 hours playing. And I think that this is super important for everyone to play, or to know to play.